over the past few weeks, my classmates and I have had the extreme pleasure of speaking with 3 Storm Lakers, past and present. All 3 exuded pride in and love for Storm Lake. They spoke to the sense of community in Storm Lake.
It's a full inclusion Hispanic day. We are invited. You know what? It's kind of wonderful to be in a place where nobody speaks your language.
How the idea of Iowa Nice has allowed Storm Lake to flourish.
Iowa nice that we all have here, and all these other values that are not only close to our culture, but I think the reason why our culture and Iowans got so close so fast, especially in Storm Lake, is because the concepts of Iowa nice and that small town community is very similar to that community concept of Latinos. And a lot of other cultures are more so community based than that individualistic that Americans tend to have.
And the school district's tireless efforts to create an even playing field for all students.
We're really trying to think about how do we do this and this. So how do we create those flexible environments so that our kids that have different needs than maybe the traditional middle class white person who has attended our school district, how do we continue to meet the needs of those kids and their families and meet the needs of kids and their families who need a more flexible environment and still really rely on needing that diploma at the end of 4 years.
But they also made it clear that there's still work to be done.
Facing diversity has become the good to the great in Storm Lake. So there's a book called Good to Great by Jim Collins, and he argues in that book that good is the enemy of great, that when you're good at something, you often stop doing the work to become great. And I think diversity has become the good of the great in Storm Lake.
Even despite the work that still needs done, through our interviews with these Storm Lakers, it's become clear to us that Storm Lake has the potential to be a huge catalyst for change in rural Iowa.